This is Justice for Charlie Kirk. Say hello to Jamie Lee Curtis. And this is what she had to say on a recent podcast on WTF. Listen to this.
I disagreed with him on almost every point I ever heard him say.
Yeah.
But I believe he was a man of faith.
Mm.
And I hope in that moment, right, that he felt connected to his faith, even though I find his idea.
Yes, actress and film producer Lee Cutis break down in tears over the passing of Charlie. I mean, I disagree with him on almost every point I ever heard him say, but I believe he was a man of faith, and I hope in that moment when he died that he felt connected to his faith. Libras are not having it. They are angry. Like, why would she even say something good about him? I don't know if you've seen this. It's a 2-minute audio. I want to play all that so you can listen what she said before we go into other videos.
Charlie Chris days ago.
Kirk, Charlie.
I'm sorry.
Kirk. Right?
Kirk. I just call him Chris. I think because of Christ, because of his deep belief.
Mm.
I mean, I disagreed with him on almost every point I ever heard him say.
Yeah.
But I believe he was a man of faith.
Mm.
And I hope in that moment when he died that he felt connected to his faith, even though I find his ideas were abhorrent to me.
Yeah.
I still believe he's a father and a husband and a man of faith, and I hope whatever connection to God means that he felt it.
Mm.
Yesterday was 9/11. I know there is video of his assassination.
Mm-hmm.
I know people who've seen it. Yesterday, we watched again these images of those buildings coming down.
Mm-hmm.
We as a society are bombarded with imagery. So we don't know what the longitudinal effects of seeing those towers come down over and over and over and over again, or watching his execution over and over and over again. We watched the Zapruder film, by the way, my birthday, November 22nd.
Mm.
I'm associated with this awful day of someone being assassinated on television. But it's, as you know, the Zapruder film is the only visual document that moves, that shares that horror of what happened. But here we have now these images.
All the time, every day.
And we are inured to them and we are numb to them, but they are in there. We don't know. We don't know enough psychologically about what that does. What does that do? That kind of, I don't ever want to see this footage of this man being shot.
I didn't watch it. I think it diminishes the depth of humanity.
That is a clear example of how you can disagree with almost everything that he stood for, yet show an ounce of humanity when someone's life was taken unexpectedly. And now her left-leaning, we only love you when we agree friends are turning against her, wanting to cancel her and boycotting her upcoming movie simply because she did not wish an excitement the way they did. Crazy how quickly they turn on their own. Someone that has contributed millions to the LGBT plus community, and yet because of one moment of sympathy, now they're turning a blind eye to everything she's done for them. But it's a group of love and compassion and acceptance, as long as you agree with everything they want you to agree with. And I'll be honest, I wasn't planning on watching Freaky Friday when it was going to come out. But I might, because I just gained a little bit of respect for you, Jamie. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I hope you have a success with your new movie. Thank you for showing sympathy. We are Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, someone posted this about her. She's a fraud and she's a liar. She's attempting to regain some credibility after we saw the disgusting child in a box painted on her wall. She is a another person wrote, I have said it 1,000 times. They are everything they accuse others of. You can be 99% with them, they will hate you. And once you, for the 1%, you disagree with them, see GFK Roland, and now apparently Jimmy Lee Cutis, that is the truth. That has been a thing I noticed with Libra. Immediately, you side with them, they are fine with you. Just go contradict them on a single thing. They will blow off on your head everywhere. If you look through this comment here, you can actually see the hate on this lady for putting out this.
I am done with the Democratic Party. You guys are psychotic. I've been a Democrat my entire life. I'm 43 years old.
And those that are against the funeral procession of Charlie, Don Lemon said, why does he get a funeral by the state? Well, Don Lemon, we give to about what you think. We really do. As a matter of fact, we could spend $1 billion on Charlie's funeral. I wouldn't give two shits, and most of us would not, that know who Charlie really is. Don Lemon, did you have this conversation with your people when you guys were tearing out the country concerning Georgia? Were you talking about all the money that it cost us to rebuild these cities? George was nobody. George had no honor. See, Chuck is getting buried in the way he is because he is a man of honor. You choose not to believe that, that's on you. But George, for sure, was a nobody who you guys gave great honor to while he was while the people that was worshiping him were tearing at the city and states in his name.
That's right. This just go in line with what I said with some of these pastors complaining, oh, the flag should not be raised, oh, this should not happen. Now going back into this first lady, there is something, yes, I don't usually pay attention to Hollywood people. Yes, on all my videos, you will hardly see I put out videos concerning these people. Looking at this clip, I think this audio, you can clearly see that this lady was emotional. This is someone who is ready sometimes to, intermingle with people they disagree with. I have seen a lot of Libras blowing up, getting angry. She is receiving massive backlash on social media after saying this. I don't know what they expected of her. Like she should be like others are doing. Sometimes when I see people doing this, I wonder if they actually have a heart. Yeah. She was emotional. She was crying. She can't even see that video. Then imagine if she saw the clip.
I'm going to say one thing.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murders anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it.
Sort of pushing this sort of pushing.
He didn't. President Obama did.
To his words or
this, who is constantly sort of pushing.
You're running for president or you're running for one of these.
So you can see who these people really are.
Is there too. We're also, and I'm kind of saying this to you, but also
update like ourselves since Barack Obama.
Keep on seeing like posts.
I don't try to get.
We are not politically correct. Then we understand.
From his family members and